Hey, welcome to Sunshine Tarot. My name is Zelda, and this is going to be a bonus love reading for Pisces. I told you guys I owed you a bonus, so here I am. It is a general love reading, so please take it as it resonates. Take what resonates and leave what does not. Just leave the rest. It might be different messages for different people. And when I read for you and your person's energy, your partner's energy, the situation or the energies can apply to your situation in complete reverse. So just take it as it resonates. And let's see. I hope you guys are doing wonderful, by the way, Pisces. Let's see what you've been dealing with, what you're going through, and what energies will be influencing you when it comes to your love life and love connections for the rest of the month of June and possibly beyond. All right, let's get right to it. Let's start, Pisces. Pisces. Whoa. Wow, I got 3 sevens already. Sevens, it's saying it's usually, when you get sevens, it's about wisdom, exploration, and spirituality, spiritual guidance. So you might be going through something pretty karmic, or guided by the divine energy, spirit, by the universe, since we got all these sevens. Pisces. Oh, you came up in your own reading, by the way, Hangman. Though you showed up in your person's, on your person's side. But again, like I said, what I read for your person could actually be true for you and vice versa. Because, you know, you get 2 sides and, you know, the sides don't have your name on it. So it's only like, you know, what I feel intuitively could be you, and then the other person is what I go by. But you never know. There's a lot of different Pisces out there, so it could be different for different Pisces. All right. One more. All right, let's move these up. So to start the reading, what's crowning you, what's influencing you and possibly the person you're dealing with is the Queen of Swords. So, by the way, you could be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, I have Scorpio and Aries energy, I have Gemini here so far. That's what I have. But, and I also have some air energy too, but well, yeah, I just said Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, duh. Don't mind me. But yeah, with the Queen of Swords, it seems like the truth. Like, you need clarity, you need truth, you need healthy communication, you need to look at things logically and analyze things rationally and keep your emotions in check. So what I have here for you, Pisces, is the 7 of Swords along with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. What I'm getting from this is that you're you took a risk and it didn't pay off. That's what I don't know if that's true, but that's what I got from this immediately. Like, you took a risk, a really big risk of some sort, and it just didn't pay off. Or you could also be dealing with, you're getting away from somebody. It looks like you're trying to get away from a situation or this partnership because it's like you have a lot of bad experiences with them, or bad circumstances and stuff you had to go through, deal with, and you might feel like you did all of this, you went through all of this for nothing. And so now you're trying to get away. That could be true for some of you. The Seven of Swords can also bring with it like mischievous energy, deceit, lies, mystery, deceit, lies, same thing. Lies, mysteries, secrets, games, betrayal, trying to take advantage of the other person. You could have dealt with a situation or people like this. Or for some of you, you could behave like this to the other person. Take it as it resonates. No judgment. But with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, yeah, there's also like a sense of like, I'm no longer gonna wait on this. I'm no longer gonna deal with this. I'm running out of patience. You know, just whatever I was working on here, it did not manifest. It's not working out. Or you collected a lot of bad experiences again, and you're ready to like, you're trying to deal with it, but in a way where you're trying to escape. You're some of you might also use some like passive aggressive behavior or strategy and stuff, or the person you're dealing with could behave this way. By the way, the partner I'm reading for, love partner, could be romantic, could be spouse relationship and stuff, but it can also be like a friend, a colleague, family member, somebody you have close emotional ties with though, but like doesn't have to be romantic. But since it's a love reading, that's how I'm reading it. Just take it as it resonates, putting that out there. It is somebody you have a very, very close tie with though. Close connection, emotional tie of some sort. Yeah. You could also be like revealing things that were done that were like bad choices, mistakes, or again, mischievous, like destructive behavior or bad memories. You're like bringing it to the light. But yeah, on your side, I see that you're no longer waiting. And then the person you're dealing with, I have the Ace of Cups in reverse, along with the Justice card. And then between you, I have the Knight of Cups in reverse, along with the Seven of Wands in reverse. 3 sevens so far. Any other sevens? No. Okay. Anyways. So there is like no love offer between you two. There's confusion, or there was confusion in the past, possibly. But moving forward, like, there is no love here. No emotion, no compassion. On their side, like, their cup of love, emotions is draining, because in reverse, all that love, emotions is like draining out, emptying the cup. They're not wanting to start new, like open up a new emotional chapter with you or in their circumstance. The situation could also be where they're going through something separate from you, but it's still somehow affecting you. That could be true for some of you as well, or vice versa. But yeah, they want fairness, they want justice. Justice card is also about karma. So I think they feel like either they or you don't deserve like a new like emotional beginning, a new start together, or just a start together period. They're not wanting to open up an emotional chapter. And moving forward, and in this decision they're making, they feel is like just. It's what you deserve. So for some of you Pisces, you could have been the one who is where it was like playing some games or lying or trying to take advantage of them, or I'm not trying to attack you or anything, but it could be where there was some like unhealthy destructive behavior or anger even. But if it was you, then they feel like they don't want to start anything new because that's what justice requires in this case, or vice versa. They were the one playing games and you feel like, you know, it's not fair, so to start new. And if you're expecting an apology, or if they're expecting an apology in order to heal, it's not coming, at least not yet. And for you moving forward, I have the Lover's card along with the Nine of Cups. So this is good. There is love between you two. Unless this Lovers is like somebody else you're attached to. Could be for some of them, some Pisces. But for a lot of others, it's going to be where you and this person, like there is love, there is connection. They could be your twin flame or soulmate. But the Lover's card is also about making a decision. A card about decisions. And it can involve passion, like a decision about your passion or your love. And the decision is that you will want to remain by yourself, emotionally detached and independent, healthy. This can also mean like this is your wish. You want this like super hot, like steamy, loving connection, or just strong, passionate love connection with someone or this person. This could be your wish with the genie here, but you want it to be healthy and fair and mutual, of course. But for a lot, even if that's your wish, I think you're making a decision to be emotionally healthy and detach from any like unhealthy behaviors or codependencies or whatever you may be going through that was not healthy or detaching. And you know, like you're coming to, or you want to come to a point, and I think you will, where you're enough for you. Your love, your emotions is enough. You don't need people. You may want them, but you will be enough for you. You can take care of yourself, not just physically, but also emotionally. You will arrive at that point, and I think that's when you can get that love connection that you crave, you want, a healthy connection. The person you're dealing with, I have the Hangman along with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. They're letting go. They're no longer wanting to work on this. It's one-sided. It looks very one-sided here. I just don't know which one of you is the one who wants things with the other person and the other person does not feel the same way. It could be different for different Pisces, I guess, so take it as it resonates. But the person you're dealing with looks like they will let go. They're going to leave it to the universe, to the divine, to deal with this situation. And they're not going to no longer work on this partnership anymore. They're not working, they're letting go. It could also be for some of you where they're like quitting a job, or you know, like they're losing some sort of an income, but they're the ones who are actively letting go. You know, they're not being kicked out or fired or anything like that, it seems like. They could lose some income too, though. But that's just for some of you, that could be the case. And between you, I have the Knight of Swords, so there will be communication between you two. Not sure from who. Could be from you. But it doesn't have to be, could be from your person. Regardless, there will be communication between you two, and it's going to be very fast. And I think what I'm getting here is that you are being single, even though you have love for them. And they're letting go and no longer working on this physically, no longer investing in it anymore. They don't feel the love at all. They don't. Only cup card I have on their side is the Ace of Cups. And that's in reverse, like I showed you before. But the communication between you two is going to be honest. Hold on, let me get some clarifiers here. Yeah. Oh man, somebody here is so stressed out, so anxious, so much anxiety and fears or sadness. I have the Nine of Swords here. And you know what? Whoever is feeling this way, they're trying to deal with it by hiding these fears, anxieties, or sadness. They're trying to go find emotional support, like friends, family and stuff, colleagues, whatever. But it can also mean they go out and party and socialize and try to forget and try to not show their vulnerabilities, you know, what's really going on. They could also be getting families and friends support. But they're very defensive. I got the Knight of Cups in reverse again. There is no love offer here. It's either like they're, when I'm saying they, this could be you, Pisces, or it could be your person. I'm not sure. Just take it as it resonates. But there is no love offer. If there is like a love offer or an apology being, you know, somebody's expecting it, it's not coming. And it's also possible the love between you two, at least on one person's side, is dying. It's changing. The emotions are changing. And the person is so like miserable or scared, and they're like fighting. They're trying to defend themselves. And what they're doing is this. Look. Oops. This way. This is how they feel, and you know, expecting an apology or wanting love or whatever, something with emotions here with the Knight of Cups in reverse. But this is the image they're portraying, like, you know, pride. They're trying to put up an image of I'm fine, I'm successful, I'm strong, I can handle everything, I feel great, but really they don't. Really, this is how they feel. Somebody is very prideful here. And you don't, but you know, it looks like you don't want this relationship, partnership, or whatever connection you have with this person. You don't want it to end. You don't want it to be disaster. You're trying to avoid a disaster. You're clinging even on this person or relationship, it looks like. And it could be not clinging on the relationship, but the material side of it, huh? It's possible. Like if you have kids, property, money, income, possessions, material things that you could be clinging on, and you really don't want this Tower moment energy to come. I think you're dreading it, actually. You see how this guy is like holding on to these pentacles, but he's led like into this hellhole, all this fire and stuff. He doesn't even know. He's looking back, but time is up. We're here at the clock, and he's going into this hellhole which the Tower is literally, can feel like hell while it happens. Very intense ending and change. It's transformative. It's Scorpio and Mars energy, so pretty intense. And you're avoiding it. You're trying to do things to avoid this disaster from happening between you and this person. It could be separate from this person, where you're going through some situation you're trying to avoid from it becoming a disaster. But for a lot of you, it'll be about this person. Yeah, because on their side, across from that Tower in reverse, I have the Judgment for your person's energy, and then the King of Swords in reverse. Between you is the Three of Wands. So no longer making a very decisive decision, like almost like an announcement. And it's also like a decision or announcement, a revelation even, that can be very like awakening, illuminating. And I think the decision is that they're no longer going to give to this. They're not going to like think about it even. They're cutting you off, it looks like. Or at least they're cutting off communication. They're closing up. Like they're not going to want to share and communicate with you moving forward. They're not looking to the future with you. Like they don't see you in their near future, or they're no longer wanting to make plans with you. No longer waiting, no more patience. When it's in the upright, it's usually waiting and planning and looking into the future. How will how will things turn out and stuff. And in reverse, it's the opposite. And I think that's what the decision is. And you're like, no, I hear you, but no, I don't want to let this go. I don't want it to come down crashing over my head. I don't want it to fail. This, whatever is between us, whatever you're going through. Man. Again, keep in mind, this could be in reverse. Yeah, you're trying to avoid it. This Five of Swords in reverse here. You might feel defeated, Pisces, or your person could feel this way. But you're trying to avoid like it getting very ugly, it becoming a disaster again. This Five of Swords is usually like win it at all costs attitude. I'm willing to get ugly during arguments, fights, conflicts. People can get very sharp with their tongue and hit below the belt, go overboard with it just so they can win the argument or come out on top or something. I mean, that may not be the case for everybody, but excuse me, you're still trying to avoid like change and drama and conflict with this person. Yeah, it's possible you or this other person will be left out in the cold. Again, this could be about losing a job, a career, income, possessions. It could be like material loss as well and change, especially on your person's side. But it could also be on your side too. Both of you could have had like actually problems with money, career, jobs and stuff, by the way. Wow, I just thought, yeah. It's kind of like mirroring. It's like these two. This is your energy and this is theirs. So it could be where like they're letting go, but with you, like letting go of like job, material things, career or whatever. And for you though, it's not where you're willingly letting go. It could be where somebody did you wrong. And all that work you put in, all the effort and time just went to waste. Like they did something really shady. Could be true for some of you. Won't resonate with everybody, but that was a message that I need to get out. But yeah, with the back to the Five of Pentacles. along with the Five of Swords in reverse. It's change. You don't want it to come. At least when it does happen, you don't want it to be ugly and disastrous. But it's still coming. Somebody might feel like they're left out of this partnership and connection. No matter how much you try to avoid it. And as this happens, your material world, tangible world will also change. It looks like. I got another 5. Oh my god. I got 3 7s and 3 5s so far. Right? Yeah. 5 is about conflict and change. Also separations. Sadly. Like, yeah, this does not look good moving forward, man. I'm sorry. I mean, I would like to read these positively, but it's not. Like, I'm sorry. It's just, yeah. I really hope you don't have to go through this, honestly, Pisces. But 5 of Cups is drama. It's emotional disappointment, heartbreak, arguments, fights, somebody being left out in the cold. Somebody might feel very defeated and attacked and hurt, or just trying to avoid it getting so ugly and ending up in disaster again, re-emphasizing that message. There is financial material problems between you two. Could be on both sides, doesn't have to be though. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. You could be battling with debt, job loss and stuff, instability. You could be like codependent, or the person you're dealing with could be codependent in a material way. Also can be loss of income. But this can also be where like you're codependent in a relationship. If it's not about money and stuff, it's about one person leeching off of the other person, clinging, not letting go, codependent. Yeah. 2 9s in reverse. Yeah, there's no fulfillment here. I got the 9 of Swords in reverse with the 9 of Pentacles. You're trying to break free from your fears and anxieties, Pisces. You really are. There is a rejection. Wow. This is getting more complicated as I pull more cards. I also have the 4 of Cups. It's like a rejection. Yeah, there's definitely a break between you, or a break both of you are going through together. Whichever way resonates. But there is a rejection you're dealing with, or your person's dealing with here. And it's bringing up a lot of issues of codependency, stability, drama, hurtful words, anxieties, fears. Man, this is a heavy reading. Whew, anything positive? Anything positive, Pisces? Yeah, I think though, you are going to manage, either you or your person are going to manage to turn things around. I'm glad I pulled these. Magician, King of Cups, and Death in reverse. So you're going to be very much in control of your emotions. You're going to be healthy. You're going to be making decisions emotionally, but it comes from a healthy place. So that's good. And you're going to manifest, and you're going to do things. You're going to be very active, bringing things into fruition. I think that resolves that. Whatever you do will resolve the issue between you and this person. Or if you're going through something together that's tough, then you're still going to resolve it. You're going to overturn the ending. You're going to avoid a disaster, a failure, something, you don't want to reach a point where there's no return from it, where you can't go back and fix things. You're avoiding that. And I think you're going to do that very skillfully, very compassionately, thoughtfully, and you're going to be listening to your intuition, Pisces, and it's going to help you out to overcome these challenges and avoid any kind of disastrous endings. So that's good. Whew, I'm glad. But yeah, that was Pisces bonus for the rest of June and possibly beyond, depending on your energies. If it did resonate with you in any kind of way, please like the video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your patience. And I'll see you guys on your next reading. All right? Take care. Bye-bye.